know what you're starting, but you sure we got the clue how that this we go. Don't you know? No more art. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy weather's go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for right. You're done, but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. Think it's got your game planned out. Do it deep, get 'em 2 steps ahead, yeah. So step into my way, stand out. It's a trap, one more step, and you're dead. Why just a beat to say goodnight, go with the sky, but now lightning's like your last resort. It's not an accident that no one hears you cry at your last dream seems to deserve. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for right. You're done, but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming, but you, my game's always the best of mine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time. Better think about your game. Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend? You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for right. You're done, but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming, but you, my game's always the best of mine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time.
I got a bucket of chicken. Want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream, and it's time to fucking launch the game now. Oh boy!
We're about to romance the Colonel.
Oh, it's gonna be very anime in a hot second. Hey Red, how's it going?
So why not bring in the anime expert? Me.
Oh yeah, that's right, I need to screen share it.
Especially dating simulator.
Gonna screen share it with you. There we go.
Oh god, whoa.
Yeah. It may be a bit loud.
A little bit.
I'll see if I can, like... There we go, how about that?
Oh. I can turn the volume down, I think.
Huh?
No, that would turn your volume down.
No, I modified it. Is it better now?
Yeah. Oh, that's much better. For me, it was on my phone, Red.
Yeah. I'm very sorry for that, baby. But yeah, I love you, Colonel Sanders. A freaking licking good dating simulator.
Colonel Colonel Sanders-sama.
Right, I can do something for that. Maybe. Can I?
Kurosumi-sama,
Oh god.
that's what it's love, please.
It's like an alien trying to want to rope the car.
Maybe.
Daddy Sanders.
Daddy Sanders, please. Okay, so let's.
I wonder if he has something that is genuinely finger licking good.
Oh man, I'd suck his digit, alright. I need to get my.
Would you like original or extra crispy?
He's old enough to be crispy, I guess.
Hey, the way they drew him is hot in this.
Yeah, I need to get my
It's
phone.
actually kind of alarming.
Yeah, I need to get my phone so I can just see the chat. Because I'm full screen right now, I don't want to go like...
I'm excited.
Oh boy. Okay, so do your bets. Is it gonna be bad or is it gonna be good?
I've heard in between, so...
Oh boy. Do you know how long is the game approximately?
No.
I don't know either.
I
Anywho!
really don't. It's a free game, so it shouldn't be too terribly long.
I can
Probably all, like, dialogue.
Oh, I can't enter my name? Okay.
Middle K7. Ree!
Give me a re.
Ree!
Re! Did the game crash on me?
What the fuck?
Maybe it's loading?
I hope so.
Okay, it was loading. Okay.
The Colonel dating sim. It's free. Really? Yes.
You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Jesus.
Nope. Well, I want that to be my alarm.
Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. Or throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever.
That sounds like you.
Smack that clock.
I love that very anime poster, like in the back.
Also, don't worry, Red, there won't be any Doki Doki vibe. I need to stream Doki Doki someday, I guess.
Yeah, he's never played Doki Doki
Yeah, and
Literature Club,
I have
so-
it installed, but... Anyway, lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Also, why do I have a chicken poster? Why do I have a BTS poster?
Wait. Oh my god, yes! Wait a minute.
It's close enough.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You'll yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I'll let this choice be yours, hun.
Okay, here, give me a sec. Discord is like...
Oh.
There we go. Now I can actually see. Alright. Who will be there? Will you cook?
Do you want to take this seriously, or allow yourself to daydream a bit?
Let's daydream.
Let's daydream. It's here finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be American. That's a biscuit, babe.
Yeah. Mmm, delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds.
God damn yes.
Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing the quad. You gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty.
Yeah. The art style's great.
Yeah. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Milky 7. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I'm... Because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. I hate her blinking. So much.
I kind of like it though. Like at least there's some effort.
Yeah, at least there's some animation, but it's just like it looks so awkward.
Well, at least she's human. We have to blink.
Yeah. What's the... It's just that this morning, I made breakfast for myself. Do you want to voice female characters, or...
It don't matter.
You do what you want.
I mean, I guess I can be her. Sure.
Sure.
I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of female characters.
I don't know. There's the big tit girl and this one, then I'm not aware of any of those.
But well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Also, if the audio's too high for the game, please tell me. Ever since we were little babies, playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great.
I love how there's a giggle, but then her face.
Yeah.
But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
Also, hi Smackies, how's it going?
Hello.
Welcome to whatever that is. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped her tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I'll pep talk her. Yeah,
That is a very good thing to do.
Yeah. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit?
I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could my own.
Also, yes, Mackies, that is my lovely baby RXC Queen or Queen Brandon. Yeah. I think I'm gonna lose power in a bit.
Uh-oh.
Because my light is blinking.
Well, shit.
Yeah, it's okay, let's continue. It's alright. It's not a game you have to take seriously. So. Anywho.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating. And you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. as you taught Miriam up. English is hard right now. You can feel her nerves begin to ease.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs.
That's more pigtails than bangs.
Well, her bangs are at the front of her forehead, so...
Okay, listen, I don't know much about hair. But I can at least pretend I do.
Because I have to call out your shit. That's kind of my
Can you believe... Oh wait, that's you. Shit.
Can you believe I cut them myself?
You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Damn, custom engraved? Hey!
It's
Big...
Ashley, your arch rival. She stole evil, but you can't help that. But be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
Those ties.
Yeah. Just your type of woman. You leave me... Do I have to?
Yes! It's my name.
You leave metal K7 Reese shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins.
Not gonna lie, Smackies, I love your emotes.
I know, it's cute.
You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than anyone. I don't think she had much control in her name. But sure.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us.
We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us.
This narrator's me.
Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. What the fuck?
Van the Man!
I think it's a man. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so
The
tight.
man.
You can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes.
Van.
Oh,
Oh.
you rang?
That is blatantly a JoJo reference. I've never
Is this a
seen
JoJo
more-
reference?
I've never seen a more exaggerated.
You've never been what the arrangement is.
That fucking apron.
Oh god, just noticed the apron! I was too focused on the air! But as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious.
Substantially.
I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning will ever allow people like you to attend as students.
I know, right? You'd think that they just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So, you resist the urge. She's pouting, I just noticed. Let's go, Miriam.
See you later, Luke.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Mm. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach toward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Wait, I can do something for it.
Oh no.
I love you.
Oh no!
I think you mean thank you. That's gonna be very stupid.
You can do that over and over again. My name is Pop. I was named after Pop Pop. He's old.
God.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Metal K7. So...
Monka S.
Yeah, Monka Shake. Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. Gonna stop with the voice changer, it's not worth it. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
Oh god, I have competition.
Babe!
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the end of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. God damn it. Okay. A scruffy looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone.
His name is Sprinkles. Aww.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Oh my god.
You know what? He's gonna be French now. He's gonna be French.
Oh. Well, you're the one with the French accent.
Please,
so-
call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof.
Le Wolf.
Le woof. What?
What?
A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess
the
only a
dumbest shit
dog's
ever.
nose is capable of picking up the nuance of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then, he walks in.
Oh, fuck yes.
You're
Yay.
immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him. It's Daddy's son.
If it isn't my favorite student, how long? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. How can I voice this guy?
How can you voice the Colonel?
Can I just have like a soundboard of just like fried chicken playing? I need
Like
to work on a
just the sound
soundboard.
of grief?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to work on a soundboard. Please call me Colonel.
He sounds like he could be like that smooth customer type of sound.
Colonel Sanders.
If only you were Southern, get like a Southern accent.
Oh man, that'd be so good.
Kentuckian. Oh,
Call me
no.
Colonel Sanders.
Oh man. Yeah, I was about to say, do you have a reference? And then I was like, wait, no, you do.
I played with people from Kentucky, so.
Yeah.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desk. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be sweaty. Sweats a lot.
Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when Metal K7 sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
It's the grease from working at the fast food place. It's not sweat. Wow, thank you for the options, game. Like, holy shit.
It's
You
free,
turn
what
to
can you expect?
Yeah, you turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy.
Oh my god.
This classroom gets hotter than Kentucky Friar.
Red,
Please.
I totally couldn't agree with you more, except they can hold the corn. No corn in that potato bowl.
Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up.
Oh my god.
Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you. About how sweaty you look, you're completely mortified. This can be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'll take the handkerchief. He'll remember this. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places his fine silk handkerchief in it.
Damn.
It's so beautiful you hesitate to press it on your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has its natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dog steps into the settle to the class down and sets some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School's Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legend past, present and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food.
Yes.
Kinda was going Scottish for a moment.
A little bit, babe.
And when all is said and done, there will be a battle.
A battle.
You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone has a good summer. I really miss quiet.
Great.
Late to the class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my third year into school, with you as my teacher.
Everyone stares at him blankly.
Does no one remember me?
You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish.
Damn.
Let that be lesson to all to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it in on here. Even Clank made it here on time, running halfway across the town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be in some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Motherfucker.
God damn it.
This
You
is
got
weird.
just the voice for that.
I do. I do have the voice for that. Where is it?
Weird.
There you go.
I need to turn that shit off again.
Okay. The class bursts into laughter. Oh god, it's creepy! It's just
It
staring
really
at
is.
me.
It's a fucking fryer thing.
So is that a Ratchet and Clank reference as well, just because of his name and kind of
I
shape?
don't know.
Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom, and everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Also, why is a corgi your teacher?
It's cute.
Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? A beef treat,
Do you want to give
rubber ball, or
wanna give me
chicken
the
snack?
beef, the ball or the chimkin?
Here's the thing, since it's all about fried chicken, I'm gonna say chicken snack is the right answer.
Give him a chimkin snack.
You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide open. He locks onto it. His favorite.
Aww.
Well.
Teacher's pet.
I think there might be some competition for new star student.
What?
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Why do I have fried chicken in my pocket? You see the others.
Rather, why do you have any type of dog treat or in a rubber ball in your pocket?
Okay, rubber ball, that's fine. But anything else is just like, okay, that's.
It's lunch.
Yeah. It's lunch. I keep it in my pocket. You see the other students eyeing you jealousy. But pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats flavor on them at all time. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibility of culinary creation. Who's that anyway? It's like a CEO of like KFC.
That's what I'm assuming.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in front of the room. Only two options remains. Your turn, babe.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Hey, Metal K7 Re! There's still a seat here. And
It seemed.
I don't
It
think
seems.
that's the CEO.
Oh. It seems that no one is claiming the seat next to me, if you're interested. Two good options, but which will you choose? Sit by Colonel Sanders or sit by best friend?
Who do you want to romance?
Oh man, I wanna lick his very finger-licking digit. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, best friend. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. She'll understand. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencil. However, his perfect upright posture shows off as a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Yeah. Where was my best friend when I needed an handkerchief? Thanks for...
She did have your back a couple times.
Listen. Even when I'm playing DBD, I'm a sweaty fuck. Colonel Sanders knows it. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get the feeling of accomplishment something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for pub quiz. Hey,
It's a
quiz
pop
about me.
quiz.
Fuck.
That face. The fucking face.
He's
of
just
dog.
fucking done.
He's fucking done. I thought that as like a reaction.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school.
Okay.
Keep your nerves sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is to wash your hands before cooking? Well, depends.
Extremely.
Look at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feathered. Or night vision goggles. A slam dunk!
A slam dunk.
Feather. That's right.
I would have loved to have seen what slam dunk would be.
Aw man, probably gonna reload a save state eventually. How can I save? I don't know. Well, I can
There
skip things.
usually is a save where you could go back, but I guess
Yeah,
not.
we can fast forward eventually. What is the
Well,
most?
there is a popcorn bucket in the corner.
What is the most efficient eating utensils ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork?
I have a feeling it's spork.
That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? Or a pancake that looks like a silly face?
I eat anything and everything.
That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. Yes. He's a
He
talking
is
dog
best
that teaches
boy.
culinary. He's best boy. That's right.
What a vain dog.
I got 5 out of 5! Yay! My favorite number is green!
It's not easy being green.
Wow. Be honest, did you cheat? You look
No.
up to this to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain.
Oh, I still heart.
Hard?
Scored some love points.
Yeah, hard diggity Metal Kick 7, Metal Kick 7, Ricky! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
You're one step closer to actually getting that digit.
Oh man, I'm gonna lick it good. And I hope I get this barbecue sauce in my mouth. Yeah.
Grease.
Or even his mayo, whichever comes first. Anywho. Oh yeah. I'll caress his 11 spices.
His 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah. Anywho.
What is truly the secret recipe?
I'm gonna see if the herb in his pants is very long or short. Maybe it's trimmed.
Sprinkles!
Sprinkles! May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. You already made one! Time for lunch.
Yes, that is the most important announcement of the day.
Wow, the cafeteria
That
is an...
cafeteria.
If only they actually look like this.
I know, that's so nice.
Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurants that you ever eaten at. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that Colonel's.
Yes! It is
Rest.
lunch date with Colonel Sama!
Yeah, it makes sense
Or
that at a school
Colonel Senpai.
dedicated to cooking will also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
I agree, Red. Whoever designed it did a really good job. I just hope that whoever KFC hired to do the art game got paid good.
Hopefully, yeah.
I really hope so. For a free fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So your turn, hon.
yeah, I know. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch?
No, you
No.
weird Animal Crossing looking dude.
I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Oh, poor guy.
I was... It's about lunch. Everyone cheers.
Woo!
But I... Shh. That's my bad. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh.
Bless you.
The shoe. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its content glimmers in the light.
Got a bucket of chicken.
Piled high. Yeah. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe.
I want KFC now.
I'm gonna go to like
This
the
was
grocery.
their marketing ploy all.
I'm gonna go to like the grocery store and get something that's better than KFC because KFC's trash. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Your stomach
Wayne.
begins to grumble, as if to say, "Stop thinking and start eating." For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. On my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. Why do you think you want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Levions. Nah, I'ma do it now.
Being for real, he is totally based off of a JoJo.
I'm just drafting up last will of testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. Levions.
Either JoJo or Space Dandy.
His fucking face.
I know.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing in his sick burn. You wait to see that what zinger Astral has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Her titties are huge.
And her thighs.
Yeah. How can she be evil?
Huh?
How can she be evil? Also, I noticed the fried chicken legs like on her thighs. Like the holes. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him to all to herself.
Yep.
Oh, please. Well, man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmate Ligon. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket. It is in quotation. Why is it in quotation?
Why is it in quotation?
And sink your teeth into it. I think we're just eating his dick right now.
What?
I think we're just eating his dick right now.
Oh my god.
Ah yes,
Are you-
I'm getting his fried chicken from his bucket. Wink, wink. It's amazing. I'm sure that's what she says in there. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to
God.
another dimension.
Oh my god.
Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate for a moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim toward the light.
If it were me, I would savor the moment.
The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy!
Oh god.
Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same?
They can be.
After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles,
Oh,
and so
man.
softly as you approach, he stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. And I'm for a fellow chef. What exactly wasn't that chicken? LSD. All the
Right.
LSD.
Cocaine.
Crack cocaine and LSD with a hint of marijuana herb.
The 11 herbs and spices.
Humble to come out and ask. Whoa. When did he get a scepter? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavor that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all times I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? This semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw.
You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but I can tell you I use redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
MSG.
Blank? Wow! You've never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you search. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him.
Or weed.
Or read. You find Colonel
But it's
Sanders
totally
outside,
empty.
standing in the quad. How it's you again, howdy! Sometimes I feel like I come outside and look at the school building and think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. Of course, it will continue on. They're making a dating sim about you. Oh, wait!
I'm sorry, I'm thinking back on the blank thing again.
Yeah.
It's just reminded me of Kingdom Hearts 2, that one stupid little, like, mission.
Oh, you know what the recipe of Kingdom Hearts 2 is. The darkness.
No, it's photograph. But
Mhm.
it was like, they made this big thing, because when they talk, it's muted. So it's
Mhm.
like, or gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark in this world. You can bet on that. Alone together, for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I guess just be modest. It's like he already apparently has the perfect recipe, so we don't want to ruin that. He already has like 11 herbs and spices. We don't want to like brag. So I guess just be modest and thoughtful will impress him more. Yeah. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed the food. Now you've got his attention. Well, the
I'll
flavor.
feed you something else later if you
Oh yeah.
My buns.
Removes his apron. Oh, thankfully, I think KFC does sell like those kind of buns here.
For y'all, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, you went on a rant.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, y'all. How the Canadian KFC's menu is completely different from Americans.
Mm-hmm. We got so much things you don't have.
Yeah.
The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
Mm-mm-mm.
I appreciated the compliment, MLK7. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling for you. Aw, someone believes in me for once.
Yay.
I thought you'd hiss at me a bit.
I believe in you.
I believe in you too. You're
I
a
don't
great
have to
cook.
tell you that. And aw, thanks.
We should
Even though
head.
you never had my food.
You never had my food. My food. You never had my food. Food. Fuck. You never had my food either. But you know I cook well too.
I mainly am just believing what you tell me.
Well, every time I
I
say,
trust you.
every time you're like yummy whenever I do something.
Well, when you actually explain like what you put in it, I'm like that could be good.
I'm gonna make you a 11 herbs and spice hot pocket. Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Except no,
But I
I have
always-
higher
I
standards than that.
But I always show you like pictures of whenever I'm cooking.
And it looks so good. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
I actually took culinary classes though, so that kind of helped me learn how to cook.
And I worked in restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll show my stuff.
I know, this is very like... You know what this kitchen is reminding me of?
Fucking...
The Chopped kitchen.
Yeah.
Or even like... Oh god, what's that one cooking show?
I know what you're thinking about.
Master Chef?
No, it was not, Master Chef. Fuck. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name. I know Futurama did a parody of that.
Yeah, like Iron Chef.
Yes, Iron Chef.
Yeah, Iron Chef.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
Yeah.
That pantry in the back.
Mm-hmm. Also, it's still your time.
Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
Oh, she'll
God,
blow.
me. Matt!
You're not going to blow anything. Oh, with a sad truth. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn with your signature. And no, I still need you. Adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders.
Aww. You
Hey,
gonna
Colonel.
ditch the best friend for...
Hell yeah. He's gonna give me his finger licking good stuff. She's crying right now. It's getting salty in her face.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle
I'm
this
used to
lesson
it.
as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you. If that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner?
Aw.
Sure, Melkis of Enri. I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh my. Beb.
Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her.
Oh god.
Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Definitely Clank.
Give her Clank!
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today.
Her face.
It's okay, I already ate. I think we did a good choice.
Yeah.
It's not entirely clear if Bob has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Hold on there, fella! Oh!
Hold
Technically,
on there, fella.
Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
Red, what dating sim doesn't have a love triangle?
Yeah.
Tissue? I hardly know you.
Aw, they're gonna fall in love. She's gonna fuck the machine. If I could have 2B, at least she's getting Clank. I heard that! God damn it. Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Look like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest your partners, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough, it's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Nah.
I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other.
Except KFC's mashed potatoes and gravy is kind of meh. The mashed potatoes aren't bad, it's the gravy.
Probably want Canadian gravy instead.
Well, maybe that, and also like, I'm so used to homemade gravy. My
Gotcha.
grandma has made homemade gravy, so I kind of got spoiled.
I haven't really made gravy, but I'd be willing to give it a try for you.
What?
Making actual gravy.
I can make it. It's not too terribly hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're his gravy to his mashed potatoes.
Smacky's a woman of culture as well.
Right.
Call. Oh, Smacky's is awesome. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn
guess
away.
I guess we'd be the butter to his biscuits as well.
Oh yeah. Gonna make it real moist. How to go get the potatoes?
Oh my god. You went Irish.
I'm gonna get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. You know what Sanders reminds me?
What?
He reminds me of you in Cardcaptor Sakura.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Ting. Oh, that's you. My bad.
That's me. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
Fuck yeah. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man.
Listen, bitch. You gave me an handkerchief.
I kind of.
That's like a wedding ring. Oh. Did
big
someone
dick scorpion,
call
dude.
for me?
Like the music.
Yeah.
No, jeez, Van Dam. While I'm over here crushing Metal K7 dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy here. Look, okay, remove the stash and the goatee. It's totally Yui from Cardcaptor Sakura.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, howdy there. Ashley, Van. I'll work and record it instead of do it now?
Actually, no. It looked like Metal Case 7 Re was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going
Yeah.
to say, Colonel Sanders,
They are senpai.
maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Huh. Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
He's very irritated though.
A thigh and a drumstick?
Yeah.
Eh.
Nothing about
You
this
definitely
makes
have
any
thighs, my
sense.
dear.
Yep. But one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back. I love that remote.
Hands off the Colonel. Colonel.
Want to turn to Colonel?
Yeah.
So fuck the friend.
If it's like, well, I would typically do the friend, but if it's like any
But he has
other
the
dating
hunk of
sim-
hunks.
But here's the thing: if it's like any other dating sim, like you would have to consistently like keep, you know,
Yeah, okay.
picking like the same options. But also, the first time you play, it's supposed to be your genuine reaction.
Yeah. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas.
Ooh.
Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts and handshake. I took on Mel K7 Ree as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, and I'd say you're perfect for each other, neither of you has Mel K7 Ree's natural talent or their loyalty.
Snap.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes in a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes, the results look spectacular, Granny will be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders.
Intent filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Damn. Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up this, a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Metal K7E. Do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sander, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? My man rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Whoa.
Ooh,
That looks badass.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestor. That actually looks really good.
I'd try that, yeah.
Yeah. Like, octopus is not so bad.
Yeah, no,
It's-
takoyaki is...
Yeah.
You've ignored me for too long. And that ends now. It is I.
Oh, wait. Sure, he's now evil.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on it with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. He's so just there that I completely ignored him at first. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into a process. The result could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Lit!
Well then, it killed him. Everyone steps back. Don't take another bite. Oh my god. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of tentacle being slurped in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it's almost immediately back to its obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
I'm in danger!
Totally what it is! I'm in danger. The The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It will appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
Damn.
I'm not sure the professor's here to make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Saying that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about fast food. Or just food, to begin with. Even though I'm not gonna make fast food in years. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him.
Oh,
Colonel Sanders?
that soon.
Yes, Malachi 7. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. You're approaching me? There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I will be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We shall follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating around on the shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff. I be the star of the story.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, continue.
Are we forgetting it, that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that!
Let's...
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long sad sigh.
Oh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I am the hero. I'm the video game boy. I'm the one who wins. Oh god.
Oh.
The sport monster is here to fight a hero.
God, that is terrifying.
Yeah. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid? Be very afraid of me. Because I'm monster, see?
Is he rhyming on purpose? Or is it just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Oh my god. Attack. You decide to go into the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset the Sport Monster. Sport Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I'm gonna attack again. It worked last time, right? Cook with Love. Sport Monster won't forget this.
What?
Sport Monster really feeling threatened by your attacks. Sport Monster focus their mash mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to go into attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love does 1 damage. At this rate, the semester will probably be over by the end of this fight. Sport Motor is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go into attack once again. Sport Monster use Utility Utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to go into the attack. Again. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Sport Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepare for its ultimate attack round the edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summoned the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Oh boy.
Pot Pie Power Pinch!
Oh no.
Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Sport Monster spews steam into the night.
Finish him.
Finish him. No student will ever walk the quad and figure again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack! You ready for your final attack?
Power pinch,
You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction.
Yep.
Student debt loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Sport Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders look on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Manual K7 Re. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. What is this? It's a bucket.
Dear God.
But wait, there's more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
It's the Cluckonomicon.
Oh please, I want it to be the name of it. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last time to have signed it out is Borko. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before you, your eyes, as you fall asleep.
Oh. I thought he was legitimately, like, in the bedroom. Whoa.
Wait until we wake up. Maybe, hopefully. I hope the thing. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You How do you know where I live?
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your cover is being pulled over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel.
Oh.
In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there instructing your love. Dreams are weird. That needs to be my transition screen someday.
Oh my god, yeah. I just watched it again on the computer.
You awake on day 2, an attempt to
I'm
process.
impressed by the animation. in
Yeah.
this.
An attempt to process the wild vision you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Hopefully none, because it'd be weird to see people fly on drumsticks.
I know, right?
And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh?
Also, were those hearts always there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You
Day
meet.
2.
Yep. So there's one more day after that.
Mm-hmm.
You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank.
Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. I want to fuck some robot. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders.
Thank you kindly, Smackies.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, not that I want to take a tiny break, not at all. Just if anybody is in the chat and is watching, maybe lurking and all this stuff, because it happens sometime. If you are interested, we have a Discord channel, Arxy Queen and I. You just have to type !Discord or look down below in the description if you want to join the Discord. We're building a small community, but hey, we're here to support you and just have fun. Now let's go back to the whole thing. Yeah, thank you, darling.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you know that? Oh, that's you still.
Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself voted in at the homecoming parade.
I'm sure that's an actual fact.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there.
Yeah.
Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy and the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Wow, why to be an asshole? I'm gonna go fucking have freaking Ashley a good friend now. Fuck you. Laughing at the
It
implication.
does sound like something I'd say, though.
Yeah, laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Don't fucking tell her. Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
You promised you wouldn't say.
If I have the option, I'm not gonna say.
So, this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I would have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
That's totally drugs.
It's totally marijuana.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Yeah, the game's self-aware. Okay, gotcha.
Whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough. Fiber. Cough.
Fibber.
Fibber. Fibber.
Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? They're the ingredient the Colonel...
Ingredient.
Yeah. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name I do not know about. It was Eye of Newt. I know. Sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt. Wow.
Her eyes light up in imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some dumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air.
Colonel Son. Oh God.
It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school.
Look at my horse is amazing. Give it a lick.
Stand back and admire his majestic glory or run to him.
Good question. What would you do?
I'll run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are will be to run to him. I'm afraid we're gonna scare the horse.
Yeah.
Surely, he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That was sure good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprises the horse and rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Oh. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision.
Damn.
Ooh, Milky 7. I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So you know it's serious. I have been traveling around beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is John Cena. But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Ow, jeez. You wake to find Colonel Sanders standing to you. He rouses you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk?
Oh. I missed your musk.
Compliment.
Whoa!
Aye, it's too soon for that.
Too soon.
Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. Our horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Ah, you liked it. It's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricting ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. But he sees you coming. Oh, you're approaching me? Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a close look. Or tell them to stop acting immature. Fuck you. You merely dress the rivals down to their immature behavior. Going to school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Oh yeah, vormy meal.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Small. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with a spork monster.
It truly is the Cluckernomicon.
Yeah. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad.
Uh-oh.
Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
I hope it's AMC Clockonomicon. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skin at him, and he tries to catch them in his mouth.
Oh my god!
We're playing!
We're playing!
You should voice him at this point.
You want me to be Ralph?
Sure. Before you
I'll
can
do
dig
my
any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. I'm a Jeep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Alright, watch out, you bucket of bolts.
Aww.
You watch out how you talk to him. You didn't do anything.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. It's racist.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Oh, he get mad.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shucks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Oh boy. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that 'tis a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves, save it for the area in at last, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspiration to focus on.
At least. Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkle arrives to signal the true start of the class today. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car around the town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jump on you and licks your face. Oh god. That was some texture that stayed here. No, boy, down, off toppin'. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fall, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first sang the name.
What?
Don't think that's true.
No.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, metal case 7 ri. naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter. Which item do you want to sample? Thank you for joining, Smacky. It was really fun having you. And hopefully we get to play DVD again someday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, and I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Of course. Or a dark biscuit. I'll go for the shimmering pepper. Yeah. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it,
Aw,
and
thank
eat it
you.
right away. Yeah, aw, thank you. It's very appreciated. I'll make sure to catch up with your streams next time.
There we go.
Please, okay, can you do a shout out to, !SO to Smackies, please? Smackies is a great streamer, great DVD player and streamer. I encourage people to go take a look at her stuff. Amazing person. I can only recommend. Yeah, spread the love, guys. Anywho. Yeah.
Ooh.
I guess we can't be friends anymore. It's either oh whoa or go home. Just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. But yeah. Oh whoa or ooh to you two. Yeah. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Oh, my body's ready for the heat game.
You.
Yeah. The pepper is triggered. Oh, whoa. Yeah. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. I need an OO emote someday.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, oh, this guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man.
Oh, nuts.
You come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday? Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared with pain.
By a timed competitive cook-off.
Oh. The level of theatrics with T-Stew is off the chart. Why is she carrying a fucking cleaver in the cafeteria? Demands that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, huh? Count me in if I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. Then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool, fool. Fuck, you got me.
Oh.
Good one, Van Van. I like your grumption. Milk case of Van Van brings an axe to school, and now Ashley's butcher knife. What kind of tool is this? A very unsafe one, that is. Someone died.
Yeah.
We just don't care about the fact he died. I'll be watching your performances. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Timer ready! Just then, a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the word timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hardware builds solidly into foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message leads you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. And now it's my chance to shine.
That little attention to detail right here. The little like dip it makes with our stockings. It truly is a dating sim.
It is.
Still your turn, hon.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
I will defeat you myself.
You had this chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does the boiler? 100 degrees Celsius. That's right. But how would you have to even gotten into this school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate
Let's do
you.
it.
You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? Say use 11. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust, gratitude, or vigilance? Gratitude? That's right. You must never take the opportunity for granted. If you hope to succeed, your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. And every day you meditate and use advice and draw energy from that place. Now, who would be a great harness to that energy? So where it comes from? A small town where the big shoulder of... Yeah, Pacific! That's wrong, fuck! This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. It was a long question, I only have 10 seconds! Next question. You try to shut out noise in the arena and focus on your cooking. What was the sound of success? Silent, sizzling, bubbling. Sizzling. What? That's wrong. Don't make me get this spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out in the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Metal K7 Ree. He's actually cheering you on. Which will be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all I can think of is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls? What? You are stranded in desert island and only desert cookbook. Which one do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? You shouldn't be focused on the challenge. You're falling behind. I'm... Game? It's just scenarios of me dating Sanders now. Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuits, dough, and a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasp.
Yikes. I know, you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle. Sometimes that means sacrificing that personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Metal K-Solid 7 does. But a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know it's properly mixed.
I'll touch that dough. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You merely shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Metal Gear Solid 7 now!
But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning batters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you've found in that easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Metal K7's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops and he lock onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert.
Huh.
Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Ooh, that's really pretty, actually.
Yeah.
I was going to ask Metal K7 to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Oh, wow. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop the slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry
Gelée.
jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your French lesson of the day.
That sounds delicious.
Can you eat actually honeycombs like that?
Yes, you can.
Huh.
You can eat honeycomb.
Okay. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his fingers in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
He doesn't like them complex flavors.
Damn you!
As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lip, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Do you internalize the rage you feel, or put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley? He's fucking mine.
I mean, what would you do if it were me? that made the thing.
You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of the glistening face.
Oh shit.
Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later.
Oh.
Oh wow, really?
Try again. Oh no. I hope it auto saves.
Don't think so. Damn, that's brutal as fuck. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Is it in competition with you two? Yes. But
Oh. Yes.
well, not with me. I want a personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure. Why not? But definitely not to constantly battle.
Yeah, stop getting your genres correct. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? Oh.
I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef.
How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from everyone for every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Metal K7 Re, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed.
Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you.
My special grilled cheese and tomato soup, with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert. Tiny food.
Yeah. Look like those little gummies. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just this thing reach a boiling point. Sprinkle step in. Okay, now it's just...
Now the Colonel isn't around. That doesn't fuck up anything.
Well, at least he's not here to see me, like... fuck up. Ahoo!
Yeah.
I'll be right back real quick, okay?
Okay.
I think someone made me dinner. I'll go check real quick.
Okay. Speaking of food.
Ah, my foot is asleep.
That's...
I'm back!
With food?
Yeah, in about 10 minutes I'll have my food ready.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's for dinner?
Steak and rice. Because
that's-
other people are cooking other stuff, so they were like, hey, wanna eat something else? I'm like, yeah. Don't like whatever they're eating.
Gotcha.
It's one of the meal I described to you in the past in which you were like, that doesn't sound good.
Got ya.
Yeah. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Marcus 7 Ree. He's actually cheering you on,
Oh boy.
which will be awesome, except knowing that he's here. The screen glitched for a second. Anyway, that doesn't matter now. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which one do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot a question. Me and Connor Sanders on the beach. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. In the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up for the time, you toss your biscuits dough in a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasp. And we're gonna skip that since...
Yeah, we are the same dialogue.
Yeah, crunch! Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flame causes your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried bro, you run for a quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and they have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater to his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
I'm not fit to fill your fryer.
Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in the culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, and some sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician.
Yeah, obstetrician.
I was passionate about justice, but I failed as an lawyer.
Yep.
I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed at a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel.
Yep.
I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Oh, and I was tearing up.
Oh.
I don't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. which is true now, but it hasn't always been. It's not like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then, and I was going to an amount of something, no amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man on a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay!
Yay!
He's in danger.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a thrilling, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before. You prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster.
Great, again.
Gorko. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. I was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're a bunch exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that you beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Metal Cake 7 is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got those pointed teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely, you'll want to eat that, don't we all? Of course I do. I hate this channel. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Shut on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at school. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. So we killed a chihuahua.
Oh,
This game's going a bit dark.
a little bit.
A magic spellbook? Precisely, Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Melkis and Ree. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come out of my hideaway, and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Even a baby picture of him with the goatee and the mustache!
Yeah.
It looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own? Lately, I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavor and texture. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perks up and starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. I'll be right back.
Okay. And then there were one again. And I have a kitty. She's like curled up right in front of me. And she's purring super loud. Getting all the love.
Okay,
And you got food.
I'm here now.
Woot.
Woot woot, it's the
With
sound of
food?
the police, yep. Sounds like they burned my steak a bit, but oh well, I don't care. I'm not gonna complain when someone makes me food much.
Yeah.
So they're kind enough to do it, so I can stream, so... Anyway, we're like over halfway through the game, I'm sure.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah.
A little over if it's 3 days.
Yeah. That's a very short semester, like just 3 days.
Yeah.
Anyway. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? He gave me one spice. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw.
Oh god.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Highway. Magnificent! Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. That one wanted the item to discover more about the Colonel. That's probably the ash of his friend's been gunned down, I guess.
I guess.
You take a closer look, a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on its. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the description. It says, "You light the ashes of all my past careers and business's failure." Oh my god.
What?
Well.
then.
Poor guy. A terrible little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and the mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be the Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who framed a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Wow.
Wow. KFC.
Mm-hmm. That, what is this? This must be where he keeps a secret recipe.
Oh.
You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn on the dial 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? I'm not gonna go there yet. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just livery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. I love the brand scented candle. A scent candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell.
It's gonna be gravy.
Power tool. Frishy starch collar. Piece of wood floating in the lake. Summer of '69. No. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's blank.
Well, KFC does have their own candle.
One of the photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing in with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing on them. You look closely and see that there's a short encryption. I wonder who my friend Pete is. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. I'm gonna eat a bit before it gets cold. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret 4 herbs and spices. Well, yeah, whatever. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out in the world on a quest to avenge my death? What? I've never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open up the window and crack the ghost of student is swept out in the breeze.
Jeez.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. I'll know this clip at the chicken's foot read, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Well, time to go see him, I guess, now. You open up the door of the Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one of his hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing sand. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aw.
I don't usually loan toes out, but I must say, he looks good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. Ah yeah, remove the jacket off of me, Colonel.
Colonel Senpai.
You forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Not the big move yet, I guess.
Oh no.
Sure, you confess. Ooh,
Damn snap.
I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Metal K7. Ring! I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift into a slumber. Dream sequence.
Hee 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 hee. Fucking ghost.
You awake to a beautiful morning to Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Long blank. In some jurisdiction, long redacted blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. It isn't a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Jesus Christ, fried chicken for breakfast?
I mean, some people that is a breakfast.
I mean, okay, I can eat anything whenever I wake up.
Breakfast sandwiches. Some people use chicken, fried chicken.
Yeah. It's like, I always had people in my family question me for whatever I was eating, like, in the morning. Because, for example, I could actually eat, like, fried chicken with soda. But still, it's not the best thing to eat in the morning.
I eat whatever's available to me in the morning.
So,
But I also don't eat breakfast proper, so.
So, I just noticed something.
Yeah.
Because my steak is burnt, the burnt part of it kind of tastes like fried chicken.
Yeah, that charred.
Yeah. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, will you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift cookery? Should I flatter him or take him down a peg? I'll flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get to home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night.
Oh, she had sex with the robot.
She went on a date with the robot.
Mm-hmm.
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something may have happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date!
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
And now, I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole... Miriam time to tell her the whole story. Fuck me, dude.
English
Okay,
is hard.
yeah, it's very hard right now, especially when I know I should be eating. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
How about this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the narration while you're eating.
Okay, but right now it's fine. And I went a day too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. There's a fruit fly flying by. Fuck you, fruit fly, you're dead now, you cunt. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong...
I don't want to be right.
Yeah, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop. Though, he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh no. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. I can get you a swirly dip. Your swirly dips too. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
That don't sound right.
Why don't you pick on someone? A bit of pepper went on my throat. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school?
There is that horse like her Anders, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
Oh, she's staring up. She's having a feeling for the horse. You've got some nerve, Malcolm 7 Re. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders, you can do that.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Take your time, baby.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? I was eating my chicken. Malcolm 7 Re.
How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fun by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe in when it was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complaining her?
Oh, snap. But what about my flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. As well have words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Malcolm Re. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts on class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Malcolm 7 Re. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slight you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa! That's that book! It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It wouldn't appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out.
What book was it? Probably the
Necronomicon.
Necronomicon.
Just gonna take one more bite.
You open it into a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page.
I could use the spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the coming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory-erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
Oh boy.
Don't do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkle's already into the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice, thank you, to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dark moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose crunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Uses for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. I'll wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his track. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside.
Uh-oh.
Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Does that remind you of Kelly?
Bet, yeah. Terrence! I told you never to come back here! Terrence, I will destroy you! Terrence! Sprinkles barking fiercely, drools flying off his face. The squirrels look over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here never again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings me to an important point. Thank you, Melchizedek, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. But before we can do any further, Miriam's love's drama spills over in the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back end of the room.
I told you to save it for after class.
His mechanic condom. Oh no. Bzz, bzz.
You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Marianne and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Wow. Triangle's the strongest shape, don't you know?
Bzz, bzz.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Sad beep.
Uh-oh.
Clank begins to shudder as steam pours out in the gaps of his panels. And then, a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Oh. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Blank.
Whoa. Clank burps out a complete deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay? Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. That didn't last long.
No.
Well, that was very
Literally
unfortunate.
day.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from the lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. This time his approach is see you out in the arena. But before I can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, you okay?
Okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final exam test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to saddle up Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, it's me, bub. Or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow.
Yeah, babe.
Thank you, hon. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tear from her cheeks.
Thank you for giving me a chance, though.
Yeah.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
It's definitely a soup.
Soup.
It's a soup.
It's only soup. There's more soup.
What kind of soup does freaking KFC sell?
None that I know of, actually.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were
Sure,
pep
they
talking,
did. It'd be like chicken noodle.
yeah, probably. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea on how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed Man and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test and of a recipe you've been working on. Milky 7 Ray's famous chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Who get this cherry blossom in this room?
I know. Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Does your KFC sell the chicken pot pie?
I could look at the menu later on.
I didn't see it, but maybe I didn't scroll through the entire thing.
It may be like
But-
a regional thing. Like, maybe some in here.
probably. They're all over around here. Do you know what a chicken pot pie is?
Yes.
Yeah. Delicious.
At least I'm sure I know what it is.
Mm.
Okay. Melody 7 reads, what are you doing here? There is still time before final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success, but looking at my station is picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time for you to put your cooking above your romantic desires. But that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. I'll fess up around practice. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Oh no, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it off. The moment of truth. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was thinking it was, so yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat it all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
I know, I'm hungry too.
There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide the mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will push you over the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top shelves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a fuel 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Heck, wash. Miriam fiercely injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend Baster Blaster!
Van Van flexes pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with a lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula!
Even Clank gets on it. 5 pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's a singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out in the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Metal K7 Re. Miriam knows this too.
And I've always believed in you, Metal Case 7 Ree! Since we were little kids, because I was your best friend forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you.
Woohoo!
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of the Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backward. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens to congeals. Or congeals? Congeals or congeals?
Congeals.
Congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the sport monster. We're stable when we need him.
I know.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We sport monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve. And I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kid and your culinary skills, you really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the sport monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Chris has crossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, you guess it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salt water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little sport pup, back in the old country. You can feel Sport Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School that I had fallen asleep during the scare tactics class when I woke up, he does a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered of this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. I'm gonna eat a piece of meat. Ow.
Went Super Saiyan.
My heart is pure. My hands are ready. My taste buds have never steady. My taste buds have never been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Melky 7, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire life for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. It feels like it's been written kind of like the people from Monster Prom at this point.
Kinda, yeah.
You know that with the power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which will be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Melky 7 Re. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up. You decide, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel and to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpasses their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. Time expired with the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stands tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, Clank. From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying!
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging from the broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asked for the wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad!
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how it didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. I miss you.
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history. but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, Pranks. Clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear its signature whir, beep, and other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow it must have gone unplugged. I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Well, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate. It's that a teeny tiny narumaki? I spy a floor on this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Eh.
You were also watching Borderlands?
No, broadband.
Oh, I read Borderlands,
Is it
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay, there's still the VOD. Like, if you miss something. Anyway, that's you.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniff around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip in bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble and worth of a soup. A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam's overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Hug.
Yeah.
Thank you, Middle Case 7 Ree, for helping me to believe in myself.
Run, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smoothie egg custard in a hewn urchin. Yeah, hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. His meals look kick-ass though. Did you skewer one type of the urchin with spine from the from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close to the account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing it the custard to slush round. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but can't get past the needles. He reels back at his tongue and poke, and as tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue.
Oh.
The professor appears to be having allergic reaction to sting. I can eat it. I could poke on my tongue. Fifth qualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Done with complicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for a moment, sprinkled graciously lap on his bowl of milk. I know. I'm a dog, and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my jittered tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That's cute.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Oh my god.
Don't eat the food. And that's cooking school?
Got toast in your ear or something, Metal K7 Re? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, it is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. It did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it, if you absolutely insisted. But don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-face rooting up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you!
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Is this an actual thing?
Yes.
I would not eat that. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Or it's going to be.
From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing? And completely blows me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
Look under your seat.
Yep. Everyone gathers around and partakes on the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even that Van Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When to gaze upon your mac and cheese ball, they admit that you're indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declare that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. that caught me off guard. Deja Dog is in the house. Oh, roo.
You let the dogs out.
Hoo 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 hoo. Ho 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 ho. Who let the dogs out? Oh ho ho ho. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Only a few bites. Hey!
Oh.
Whoa.
That outfit.
Which one?
Hers. His too.
Mm-hmm.
Those are some short.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I had high-waisted shorts like that.
Plebs.
Buy them for me then.
I will. Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another hunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost, and it was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the sport monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the sport monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason.
Her outfit is cute, yeah.
Yeah. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef hat. A crown? Welcome back, pup. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the last we could do for the school dean.
Oh. Gifted.
Now I get it.
Mm-hmm. Not gifted.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be there.
Mm-hmm. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, we're still doing the talking thing? I am Clank, and I'm not of this hurt. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What?
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life in figuring out who you are, Link.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird.
They are.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Sanders-senpai.
Howdy, classmates.
Oh,
So casual.
very.
Just like the first day you met him. He has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. Wanna do it?
Doki 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 doki.
This time, it's a full meal. I don't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken, and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. That's basically the point of this game.
Yep.
The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts and their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Milky 7 Ree, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to a dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you will expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head? Oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Will you dance with me? Yes, I would
Hell
love
yeah.
to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my wondered franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Milky 7 Ree. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his track. Work together? Well, I think it's still something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your part-times at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other loved life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear Milky 7 Ree, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Well,
I can't believe this.
we didn't do the snoo.
This is... This is a legit pity.
Wait, I can't hear you because it's so loud. Stop being loud, game. Stop. Okay, what did you say?
This is a legit fucking thing that we just spent 3 hours on.
Yep. And you know what? You want to know the worst part about all of that?
Huh?
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah! It actually was. Fucking KFC, man.
Uh-huh.
Hired the right people to do this shit.
Yep.
It makes me wonder if there is multiple endings, though.
No, I'm sure there is. I
And
think
if we
there's
got the best possible ending.
I think there's actually multiple endings. I know there's like a secret ending.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're not gonna go find out right now.
No. I need to eat myself.
Yeah, I need to eat, and you know what? It's gonna be a good opportunity to like host Smackies because she's now streaming.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll just leave the reins to her and hope you guys enjoy her stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I promise next stream will be Astral Chain. I've been promising that for so long. I always fail to deliver, but this game just came out today, and I was like, you know what? It's the moment to do it.
We have to see how it is.
Yeah, before like everybody else does it, and it's like, well, we know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for being here with me, baby.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for everybody else for watching.
Yeah.
So
Fun.
on that note, let's give a little tiny raid to Smackies. Oh, I did the. So I hope y'all have a fantastic good time. See ya.